Hello and welcome to McKee Motorsport's video review of the final round of the 2019 Club Enduro Championship run by 750 Motor Club. This comes from Silverstone's Grand Prix circuit. Now, it's such a rare opportunity for a club racer to get the opportunity to drive or certainly to compete on such a prestigious and world famous circuit as Silverstone's full GP layout. I wanted to start by a video from our test day the day before the race of simply driving around the lap. In this case, in wet conditions, we joined the circuit now on the Wellington straight before the start of the lap. The test I've chosen because it means the circuit's fairly empty and we can actually appreciate what it looks like rather than worry about other cars. And the conditions are perfect because in the wet, the car's moving around on its tyres a lot more, and you can perceive from watching the video a lot more of what the driver's feeling. The car certainly tends to break away a little bit more in these conditions, as we can demonstrate. The combination of quite a torquey engine and a long wheelbase means that this car is incredibly good fun to drive in the wet. I really enjoy it. It's quite rare to get the opportunity to just play around because often in the wet we're competing, but here with this lap is really good fun. We come down the start-finish straight of the national circuit now to head towards Copse, which is the fast fourth gear entry. Patience on the way in, look for the curb but don't run it in the wet. Patience on exit, not to get too greedy with the power or have oversteer like that. And now we head towards one of the most famous sequences in the world, Maggots, Beckett's into Chapel. Maggots is flat in fifth gear in the dry here. We'll bring the car over to the left. A little bit of brakes in fourth gear as we come across towards Beckett's now. Balancing the car required as it gets slippy across all the rubber laid down in the middle of the circuit. And then it's patience as we come around towards Chapel and the hangar straight, because the most important thing is a good clear exit. And there we've managed it with a minimum amount of oversteer. And the car now settles into the hangar straight. One of the longest straights in the UK, and in this case you can hear the revs rising and rising as the car heads out towards the very top of fifth gear, around 6,800 revs at the end here. Like that, as we approach Stowe corner. Now Stowe is terribly tricky even in the dry, but in the wet it's treacherous because right as you want to start applying the power, you go over a crest, and the result is that the car just goes so light on you and really wants to throw itself across onto those painted curbs. We managed to collect it there, and now head down towards Vale and Club. Patience corners these, patience, turn in, wait, transition across, wait, and then finally, a little bit too early in that case, get the power down and drive out along towards the international pit straight. There, the famous wing on the right, as we head down now towards Abbey and the new farm complex in the centre of the circuit. Abbey, not dissimilar to Copse on its entry. You have to be very careful with the exit because as soon as you come out, the temptation is to let the car run out to the left there, but in reality you need to keep some space in reserve because the next corner, a left-hander, could really run you out onto that grass. Now we're really hard on the brakes into Village. Look in, patient with the power, try and find grip on the outside. There's a reasonably moderate exit. And then around into the Loop, which is a long, nearly 180-degree left-hander. A little bit greedy on the exit there. Now we come across to Aintree, which is easily flat in the dry in this car. A little bit circumspect in the wet, but we've just about made it, and now we're back to where we started the original clip. Coming down the Wellington straight, another moment to check harnesses, to check gauges, to make sure the car feels happy. As we approach the end of the lap into the very challenging Brooklands corner. Brakes down to fourth gear. Don't turn in too early. Patience. Look through to the clipping point towards the end of the lap. And then start to squeeze the power just a hint before we're into Luffield. And here we're trying to Luffield more properly. Patience, looking through, waiting till we can see a clear exit, and then opening the throttle, letting the car run out wide, and finally around towards Woodcote, which in a car of this kind of power is very easy flat. It's nowhere near the corner it once was. So we cross the line here to finish this lap in 2 minutes 44, which for wet conditions I'm extremely happy with. In the dry on race day we got down to 2:34, and to put that into a little bit of context, this may look like we're going quite quickly, but something like a GT4 car is capable of a lap around 2:13, 2:14. So still very far away from the realms of a proper racing car, but a very satisfying and very enjoyable lap. Morning, it's 8 o'clock and we've just arrived at a lovely sunny and fresh Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. The car's scrutinized and on its race tyres ready to go. We're out for qualifying in just under 2 hours, and about 4 hours after that we'll be stepping up onto that podium. You heard it here first. It's absolutely fantastic being here, just in these pits at all. I said in an earlier post, I'm not usually one to be a victim for a particular venue or a thing feeling particularly special or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, my car parked in this pit lane is really quite special. can't wait to get out there and race it. More soon.
Oh shit, the door. It feels really good. Care on brakes for the corner after Stowe, and care for Stowe itself. Also, there's a bumper on the outside of the circuit after the corner, after that little complex. It's fine.
Okay.
Otherwise, it feels really good. It is not full dry. It's still a bit damp.
Okay.
But it feels nice.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Wicked. All right. Good job, mate.
Yeah. How was that?
Good, wasn't it?
Was it?
Good.
I'm
Yeah.
glad it was good after I spent 10 minutes drying the circuit for you. Well, we thought it was dry. Spoiler alert, it's not. It was really, really, really slippy. And the circuit was drying out through the whole session. So came in first in class in the wet, and then the circuit dried out and all the fast cars got faster. So I think we're starting fifth. All right, fine.
Yeah.
So we're not too worried about it because it's a long race. Most importantly, the car felt fine. We haven't uncovered any new issues, so we now have 2 hours of break. About 2 hours of break before we go out for the race, which is itself 2 hours. So we can fill the car with fuel, have a bit of lunch, and hope the circuit continues drying out, so it's a bit more consistent. Did you find any of it particularly slippy, or was it?
Just where you mentioned when you came in, Stowe,
Yeah.
over the crest. Just
Just as you want to start getting the power on, it tries to eat you as you go over.
Club.
Right.
And then one other point, I think on the way into Brooklands, I caught it a couple of times.
Oh really?
It
I found
depends
it
on
okay
your line.
then.
It depends
Right,
where
okay.
exactly you are. The
Yeah,
dry
yeah.
line is obviously fine, but if you
If
just
you
just
stray a little
outside
bit,
of it,
yeah.
it didn't take much straying just to get a bit.
It's a bit like that. All right.
Right.
Cool. Let's get some food.
Let's do it.
Okay, mate.
Yeah.
See you in an hour.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, mate, both full turns. The car feels really good, it's very stable, very consistent. You'll be fine. Same gear selection as testing, except through Abbey, I mean, big is a bit better. Just make sure you stop it enough, right? Big brake. It's intense you into not breaking it up. Otherwise, it's great. Faster cars are going to try and do you in the quick section, so be careful. Otherwise, it's really, really good, mate. I enjoy it immensely. It feels stable, feels good. You got the time correct.
How's the race going?
Yeah, it's been pretty tense. I feel like it got really held up, and I was just, I almost did.
Flashing.
Yeah, don't say flashing on the Instagram TV. I was going to say like the Australian rally.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. Wow. It's pretty busy out there, even with a huge circuit. We've got 42 cars, and once the race leaders start coming through, it gets really hectic really quickly. I had a nice little dice with one of the Kells. I'm not sure who was in the car, the number 68 Mazda, and a Lotus in Class B as well, which was pretty much on a pace with me for much of the race. So I had trade all the way through for the 65 minutes. Just hand it over to Adam now. I think we put just about enough fuel in. We'll see how he goes, and hope not to see him again for another 45 minutes to stand on the podium. Okay. What were we going to say about it?
It was good. It was good.
Was it good?
It was good fun. No, it was really good fun. It was a nice drive, wasn't it? It was enjoyable.
It's tiring. Yeah, no, I had fun. So we finished fifth in class. We finished the 2-hour race at Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. Just that is enough, I think. Actually, it's brilliant. What an opportunity. We started fifth on the grid and were battling third in class for quite a long time. But everyone else was getting faster and faster and faster as time went by. And after the pit stop, I think we came out fifth, and I think you held fifth.
Well, I had an empty circuit. There was
Yeah,
40
it
odd
was
seconds
quite-
to the car in front. The
Yeah.
gap behind was so long you might as well not even measure it.
Yeah.
I just had
settled
fun.
in and did
Just-
qualifying
yeah.
laps. Yeah. No, it was good. The car was. There are issues. There's always issues. We've got a winter to sort it out.
Yeah.
But it felt fundamentally durable. We didn't have any major worries. We didn't have to go easy on it per se, which is fine. So she's made it back, and yeah, I think we can count it as a success.
Yeah, we can definitely.